Welcome back to the WakeMan channel. Okay, so I am just over 3 weeks post-surgery. I'm doing really good. In fact, I had a virtual visit with my doctor a week ago, and he thought the incision looked great. He was happy with all my motions, my flexion degree. I think he said it was 220 degrees, which is about where I've been for the last 25 years with that knee. And I'm pretty much able to do most things right now. I think the only thing that I notice is that if I do a little extra walking around or activities in one day, it'll be a little extra sore that night. But really not too different from how it was prior to breaking my knee. So it's all good news. And my biggest question for my doctor was, you know, is there any limitations for me? Can I get back to getting behind the boat or getting on my board or what have you? And the only limitation he gave me is that the incision needs to completely heal, no scabs or anything like that, before I can submerge it in water. So here in a second, I'm going to give you a really good shot of my incision and show you where it's at, but it's really good. I'm right now about 2.5 weeks from being 6 weeks out from surgery, and that's about how long my doctor thought that it would be before I should be fully healed and be able to completely submerge the incision. And that's right on schedule for when I plan on getting back behind the boat. And so I'll go ahead and show you my incision right now. I'm gonna get this in the sun here so you can get a really good look at the whole incision. So just to kind of relate to what my doctor said, he said I shouldn't have any scabs. So you can kind of see that there's really just a couple of small ones right there. And then there's my one for my drain up here. But the whole thing in general is looking really healthy. I don't have any bruising. I don't have any extra red spots. Nothing like that. So just really letting it heal. And I think it's going to be ready within a couple weeks. So I think that's pretty cool news. I was pretty happy to hear that my doctor agreed with my timing of when I thought I could get back in the water. Kind of lined right up with what he said. So I'm actually out here beside my camper. I will be getting our camper ready to go to the lake probably in the next week, and things are going to start picking up. I'm going to get back to my kind of normal filming, normal schedule. So I'm going to walk around to the front of the boat. I actually have something coming up that I'm going to include in one of my episodes. So yeah, this is just where I parked the camper on the side of the garage here. So now I'm at the front of the boat here, and you can see that this boat is just as anxious to get out on the water as I am. But anyways, so I actually set up a mini boat show here in Billings that I'm going to be hosting at the Shiloh Crossing kind of shopping area. And this boat show is going to be an introduction of Idaho water sports to the Billings community and surrounding areas. So this boat is going to be the main boat there. And there's going to be some other boats that come up. I think they're probably going to be used boats that'll be for sale. Like most of the country, Idaho water sports hasn't had a new nautique in their inventory for quite some time because they're all basically pre-sold. But yeah, that's going to be fun. That's going to be Memorial Day weekend. And I'm not exactly sure which thing you'll see first, if you'll see an episode where I'm taking the camper down and getting it ready in our spot, or if it'll be the boat show. But those will be the two kind of episodes coming up after this one. But yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of getting around normally. As far as walking goes and doing normal daily tasks, I'm pretty much back to 100%. I don't think I'll know the percentage of being back to normal on a board until I actually get on the board behind the boat. And I think this season's going to be a light season anyways, because I'm not going to want to push it. Normally I have lots of my muscles for wakeboarding and surfing strengthened by now, so I don't want to jump in and just start trying to do all my normal tricks and cause other injuries. So but still gonna have a lot of fun this summer, I think. The weather's been super nice here for the last couple days, and I actually attended a meeting for the lake that we go to all summer long that had to do with the dam and controlling the water. And I was really interested in going to that meeting because last year the water was so low. I know that was a problem across the western United States, but the good news is the water is already up high enough at a level to where the ramp where we usually hang out is already usable, and it's only going up. Unless something catastrophic happens, which is not in the forecast currently, then the water is supposed to just rise until about mid-July, which it will get to about its highest point, which is great because that means I'll be able to actually get out and use the part of the lake that I love to use, which I barely even got to touch last year, which was a big disappointment for last year's season. Most things are looking good for this season. I just feel fortunate that I was able to get my knee repaired so quickly and that things have gone so well with my knee. I definitely have some medical bills I'm gonna have to be paying here, but all in all, I'm very happy and I feel fortunate. So that's my update for this week, and by the time this video is published, it will be my last week off of work. And I'll be going back to work and really just going back to normal life. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any thoughts on this video or ideas for future videos, please leave those in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and click on that notifications bell so you can be notified of my future videos. I'll see you next week.